Hi everyone. Today I have come up with a new topic called fragmented antibodies as a drugs for treatment of any viral infection. So let us see what exactly the fragmented antibodies and how they would be helping you in combating any disease approaches in the current pandemic scenario of COVID-19. First and foremost thing is you need to know that is a plasma therapy. So in the plasma therapy, we are focusing in transfer of antibodies from an recovered patient to an healthy individual. So we will take a recovered patient and we will transfer it to an patient who is infected. Patient who is infected with COVID-19. So now the recovered patient will have the IgG antibodies. These IgG antibodies, once transferred from patient to healthy recovered patient to an infected patient, this patient's immune response is boosted up, thereby helping him to recovery. So this is the fundamental approach of plasma therapy. You can even go back to my lectures and you can view them. So how the plasma therapy would help you in treatment of COVID-19. Now there is a very rational approach or conventional approach. It is a very older technique. So it's not new to design the fragments of antibodies as a drug candidates. So first and foremost thing is you need to know the structural components of antibodies. So the antibodies are generally Y shape, which contain constant regions as well as variable regions and complementary binding domains. So these are the three main aspects of any antibody. One is your constant region, one is your variable region, and the other one is the complementary binding of an antibody. So if you see the structure of antibodies, it contains heavy chain components as well as the light chain components. So this is the basic structure of any antibody. So in this you have an region where you have a hinges, that is joints between two light and heavy chain antibodies, that is called a junction. And the another one is your FC region, that is your constant region, which complementarily fixation of your antibody towards an antigen. Next one is a constant heavy chain and constant light chain. So this portion of region which is constant in most of the antibodies, generally these are called as constant heavy chain, and the portion of antibody which varies are called as light chain, variable light chain. So these are called as variable heavy chain. And another one is light chain. So here again the light chain is again constant light chain. So we have to know these differences: constant light chain, and the another one is your variable light chain. So this is your variable light chain. So this is the fundamental of any antibodies. Now in the fragmented antibodies, so fragment antibodies, you have three different methodology of AB represents antibodies, F represent fragments. These fragmented antibodies, again they are generally classified into three types. One is the antibody fragment itself. Second one is variable chain fragmented antibodies. The other one is your third generation antibodies. So these are the three fundamental structural components of antibodies. One is your fragmented antibody, it may be anything. The second one is your variable chain of fragmented antibodies, and then one is the third generation antibodies. So let us see deeply into each and everything. First and foremost thing is in Hyderabad we are there is a collaboration between three groups which are designing a fragmented antibody as a druggable candidate to combat COVID-19. One is the University of Hyderabad, second one is Central for Cellular and Molecular Biology, and another one is you are having some one of the company, that is a biotech design company. These three are in collaboration. They are preparing fragmented antibody components for your for combating COVID-19. So let us see what exactly the fragmented antibody and how it would work. Let us see. So in generally the COVID-19 the COVID-19 structure, if you see, it is having the spiked components. This is called spike proteins. Another one is your nucleocapsid, M membrane, then you have a receptor, and then you have single stranded RNA. This is the general structure of your COVID-19. You can read in any basic textbook or how the structural components of COVID-19 look like. So if you let us see on the antibody parts, and this portion of is virus will act as an antigen, and the portion of antibody which is binding to the antigen, so this is called as, and these are called as epitopes. That is, the antigenic components are generally called as epitopes, and the antibody components, especially the variable heavy chain and variable light chain components, are called as paratopes. So this is the fundamental information of your immune complex reaction. In any immune complex reaction, the immune complex is formed by the reaction between epitopes and paratopes. This combination is called as an immune complex reaction. So now here, how we would proceed for designing druggable candidates through antibody fragments is either we take the specific region of antibody which binds to the antigen, that is, suppose out of this variable heavy chain and variable light chain, these are the only unique components which bind specifically to your COVID-19 antigen. Suppose if I take only the variable heavy chain, so such type of fragment of the overall antibody which is responsible for combating the antigen by antigen complexes, such type of fragments are called as variable heavy chain fragmented antibodies. So first and foremost thing is you need to know the difference between a complete antibody and a fragmented antibody. This complete antibody is very stable. However, there's a penetration into the deeper into the body is very less. So these have less bioavailability. That means they have only surface activity, whereas the biological are complete into the penetration to deeper cells or tissues. These antibodies does not have. Whereas the fragmented antibodies have shorter half-life. What do you mean? Because we are fragmenting the complete antibody which does not contain any complementary binding of FC site, so which does not have any FC site, will have susceptible to for degradation, that is called metabolism. So these have shorter half-life. So these are the basic approaches of your designing of fragmented antibodies. Now let us see unibody and dibody. What do you mean by unibody? The unibody is a fragment of an antibody which is responsible for binding of with an antigen. Such type of body is called unibody. Suppose if I am using only variable heavy chain, such type of fragment is called as variable heavy chain fragmented antibody. Suppose if I am using dibody, what do you mean by dibody? Here I am using a portion of variable heavy chain and a portion of variable light chain, where I use a linker for combining these two parts. Such type of fragmented antibody is called as a dibody. It is called as a unibody, and this one is called as a dibody. So these are the fundamental approaches. So this is called again variable or fragmented antibodies. So I already told you there are three types of fragment antibodies. One is your fragmented antibody itself. Second one is your variable portion of fragmented antibodies, and third one is your third generation antibodies. In the third generation antibody, you modify or recombinate the antibodies by using certain portion of glycosylation. What do you mean by glycosylation? Is you increase the size of your fragment of antibody by chemical synthesis, whereby you similarity of your protein structure, you incorporate some amount of carbohydrate chains or glycosyl bonds onto your fragment of antibody, which will stabilize the antibody similar to your FC part, thereby increasing its stability and half-life. So this approach of treating COVID-19 by using either fragmented antibody or variable chain fragmented antibody, or by using third generation antibodies, is also a common practice. Now, how it is generally practiced is identify the region of antibody which is responsible for binding the antigen, and you generally take an antigen, that is your COVID-19. Let me draw the structure of COVID-19. So you will take the COVID-19 antigen which is inactivated, that is heat killed, or you are converted into avirulent form. So once you convert into avirulent form, this avirulent virus is transferred into horses. So why we are transferring into horses is the horses produce very bulk amount of antibodies against this avirulent antigen. So now your antibodies are produced. Now these antibodies, we will not use the complete antibodies. We only select the region of antibodies which are specific to binding to the antigen, and these regions we separate and we go for recombinant DNA technology, thereby producing multiple copies of peptides or fragments of antibodies which will be your druggable candidates. Now one more thing is whether this is a vaccine or whether this is no, it is not a vaccine. Why it is not a vaccine? Because the vaccine is complete transfer of antibodies, whereas a fragment is a druggable candidate which binds to the antigen, which prevents in entering of antigen into your body. Such prevention is called as a treatment, whereas vaccine, it prevents the complete the attack of virus, whereas the fragment, even after the attack, the fragment, it stabilizes the patients by attacking with the receptor targets. So such type of treatment methodology is called as fragmented antibody therapy. Hope you understand the basic lectures. So if you like, subscribe and share. Thank you.